Yo, what up, YouTube? Game Dog RC back with another one. So I've decided to fix my rustler. As y'all might have seen in one of the previous videos, basically I had took the VXL system out. That's still the motor, gotta reattach it, but the ESC is back on there, the receiver box back in there, um, the front shocks, all that stuff, right? So basically I got the Magnum 272. So I'm about to go ahead and install this and reassemble this car. It shouldn't even take me that long. And before we get started, this is one of the reasons why I love Traxxas, because this car and these cars don't take that long to pull apart and put back together. The disassembly and assembly time is really easy and it's fast. It's gonna take me more time like swapping out this, okay, like putting everything back on. But first, before we start, I got blue 12 millimeters, but they're not as wide as these XL5s right here, so it makes the front tires off. So that's why I'm not gonna put the colored ones on there. And even I got the other ones from my Hoss, the gold ones, the HD, because on my Hoss I have actual custom disc brake hexes, so I don't even have the HDs on my Hoss anymore, and even these are not wide enough for these plastic XL5s on the XL5 HD Rustler 2-wheel drive. So I'm about to go ahead and start putting this stuff back together. Shouldn't really even take me that long. This is the old transmission case, so we cracked this new one open real quick. Instructions, whatever. This ain't no unboxing, but it definitely comes with what does it say on the box? It comes with the transmission assembled, 76 tooth, a 83 tooth, a 86 tooth, and a 92 spur, the motor screws, and a bumper brace for use with slash models. 2 and 2.5 millimeter hex wrenches required for motor installation. Sealed differential is factory lubricated for general running. Optional diff fluid sold separately. Yep, and that's all this is going to be for, is general running. I was going to do a drag build on it, but it's no point. I'm about to just make this like a dual purpose car. So basically, since it's winter time, I'm not gonna put the slipper clutch eliminator on here. And then in the summer, I'm gonna run it on the street when the pavement hot. I'm gonna run it on the street with the slipper clutch eliminator. So basically assembling the rear end. Fit for this, I can run it down. Alright, so I had to go into overdrive mode. Basically, it was my fault. When I took this thing apart last time, I put the quick body mount on backwards. So I had to just basically take this off and flip it around, flip the shock tire around. So now we mounting this one down. Now let's see how good and aligned it is, because it still look a little off. But as long as you got power tools, Traxxas doesn't really take that long to put back together. Let's see, that's not sitting. Okay. Yeah, this thing doesn't fit this car really, for real. Shock tower look off. Dang, man, ain't going down in there. That's crazy. This thing is off. This Magnum 272 doesn't fit the XL5 correctly. It really doesn't. That's crazy. Alright, we gonna figure this out though. Alright, so got the rear shock mounted back up. Basically, the only fault of using power tools is you will eventually strip a hex head and potentially have to hope that you got a replacement. But because this is a Traxxas car, for one, and for two, I pulled this off and I'm not going to use this mount. I'm going to use this one because it got a skid plate on the bottom. I could use the other screw. So that screw was pretty much up for grabs. Now, what I'm going to do is, my slipper clutch is on here with the pin. You put that right there. I need to take this slipper off. Alright, YouTube. So I got my Rustler back together. It was a little bit more confusing because this transmission is not a total fit. You see, I had to finesse my fan up in there, but I just wanted to plug it up and make sure that everything's running properly. I left the slipper on, but in the summer, like I said, I'm gonna take that slipper off, put the eliminator in here, and change the tires to street tires to have more punch. But I want to test it with the slipper. So transmitter on. It's been a while since this thing been fired up. Woo! Ooh, yeah, that's power. Look at that. One thing is that these tires are off balance on this car. Look at this. Kind of hard, man. It's a lot of wobble. But it's mainly just the tires ballooning up. Got some power, so we're gonna get this thing out soon and go ahead and rip it. Let me make sure my fan is still working. Nope. So this fan is not working. All right. So open up this receiver. So try again. Might have it. Before I close the receiver back, let me plug the batteries back up and make sure this fan is spinning this time. Yep, we got action. Yep, we got action. So this car is finished. What I do is bolt this back down. And that's it for our two-wheel drive Rusty Rustler. We just gonna take this on a quick run today to make sure everything is tuned and lined right. This car been down since the little event my buddy took me to. So I ended up tearing up a planetary gear inside of the transmission. So I went and got the Magnum 272 and let's see what it do. It's kind of hard to drive with one hand with the Traxxas vehicles. Now I left the slip on. I didn't put the eliminator on there because I'm gonna just use this car to let my dog chase it, exercise my dog. So get a quick little. Huh?
It might save your shipment. So it might not be such a bad thing. Right? But to me, the sound, when they take it off and lose to know the acceleration, I think it's slipping too much.
Yeah, no, that's how it's supposed to do. The slipper is the stopper from wheeling, and I only did a quarter turn out. I locked it all the way in this turn, a quarter turn out. So, you know, that's how it is. I mean, what I'm gonna eventually do, that's why I don't care, because I'm just using this to exercise my dog. But like that little, see, I gotta listen for. That sounds kind of funny. That's what I'm trying to show my buddy. Like, it's not slipping too bad. It's just that the slippers be for concrete. So when you in the grass, you're gonna hear it more. But if I get on the concrete, he'll see. Now watch. See that? Watch. See, they for concrete. Slippers work.
Bad thing, bro, 'cause it might keep your shit, bro.
Definitely fast though. Still got some speed. That rear two-wheel drive is just trash. You said I didn't know how to drive RC.